Scream lesson number 1, the basic overview.
Hi, I'm Andrew Coppage, lead vocalist of Paradigm Symphony. You're watching Scream lesson number 1, the basic overview. In this video, what I'm trying to do is help bring the world of screaming into a universal understanding. Similar to the way that the singers have the world of singing. They have notes, they have terminology for techniques and tricks and all that. The world of screaming lacks that. And that's why we see so many screamers have such a hard time learning how to scream. So I think if we can build and work together to create a universal understanding of what screaming is, come up with unified terms, terms for techniques, symbology, all these things, I think we can, the world of screamers will start to flourish. We'll see a lot of people picking it up and accelerating at it because there's things they can read, there's things they can understand and learn. Somebody can teach them all these things.
What is a scream?
What's going on, guys? It's pretty early. Well, it's not that early. It's 10 o'clock. I woke up like an hour ago. Well, we're going to talk about in this section is what is a scream? You know, a lot of different people have different terms and stuff they use for the screams and what they think a scream is. What I'm going to do here is disambiguate that based off of what I understand. You know, of course, this is just my opinion and all that. Whatever, you know. That's all I can tell you is what I think it is. Alright, so let's start with the first one. This is disambiguation here. The fabled fry and inhale screams versus false chord screams. Yes. Fry screams and inhale screams are actually both a diaphragm empowered fry vocal. Inhale screams and fry screams are actually the same thing. One is just exhale, one is just inhale. So I renamed these ideas for me. I renamed them to exhale power fry, which is fry screams, and inhale power fry, which is inhale screams. Now, I don't do those. I don't really do either one of those, but I'm going to try to show you why I think that they're both a power fry. Okay. Keep in mind, I don't do either one of these professionally, and the microphone on my laptop may or may not picking this up completely correctly, but I got to move on. So I'm going to show you an example of why I think inhale screams and fry screams are both coming from the same thing. And keep in mind, I don't do either one of them necessarily in my music, really. Okay, but you know, I'm try to pull this off here. There is an exhale fry vocal, so which is just and an inhale one, which is okay. Those are both the same thing, just one exhale, one inhale. And then so let's try a exhaled one, which is just power that fry vocal with my diaphragm. So okay. Now I'm going to try to do that with inwardly, you know, breathing inward. So yeah, obviously I'm not excellent at either one of those, but you know, I just want to establish the difference between
what a power fry vocals are, what power fry vocals are, versus what people call false chord screams, which are actually the only actual screams. Those, the only real scream is the false chord scream. Fry and inhale are actually power fry vocals, diaphragm and powered fry vocals. Okay, so that's just what I think. You might want to be like irritated or mad about that, or whatever. This is what I think, and this is my understanding of how I scream. So, thanks.
Yeah, I like it again!
Hey guys, in this section we're going to talk about something called pitch and its relation to screaming. Alright. Here's a little chart that explains, my understanding of pitch and its relation to screaming. Okay? Highs, high mid, mid high, mid low, low mid, low. It's good to establish a 7-level pitch range with your screaming. Allows you to be a well-rounded screamer. Okay? Highs associated with the plus. High mid, +0. Mid high, 0 plus. Mid, 0. Mid low, 0 minus. Low mid, -0. Low is just the minus. Okay? Now you can also use these numbers to think of it. Some people are better with numbers. Some people are better with words. Alrighty. Let's check it out. Write it down. Now what the symbology is useful for is for the writing process. When you're writing out your lyrics, you can write out the pitch of every single syllable of your lyrics. That'll make it easier for memorizing more complicated vocal parts. It's easy to just one stream do some complicated cool stuff, but then to remember every single thing you did and then redo it exactly the same is difficult. So writing this out is very helpful for that. Alright. Now, I've only heard high screams called screams. Okay? I've heard low screams associated with the word growls, as if growls and lows are equal things. So, if you ever see growls, someone starts saying growls, you don't understand what they're talking about. They're talking about low-pitched screams. Okay? That's the bulk. I'm sure someone used growls in a different way, maybe, but the bulk of what I've seen shows that seems like growls is just low-pitched screams. Alright, gutturals I've heard used in the way of lows, but I think it's something a little bit more specific about, and we'll get more into that. We'll get more into that later. Now, really, you could say that all screams are actually false chord vocals, empowered false chord vocals. So I guess power false chord vocals, in the way that fry screams are just empowered fry vocals. But it is slightly different. But so really, I mean, you could say that growls are low-pitched screams and I mean low-pitched false chord vocals, and screams are high-pitched false chord vocals. Now, that's a way to understand it. We'll keep it simple for now and just say, high screams and low screams. Okay? Alright, check it out. Alright, now I'm going to go back over these, and I'm going to, just give an example of a 7-level pitch range. Alright, we'll start with the high.
Yeah!
Then we'll get the high mid.
Yeah, mid!
Alright, then mid high.
Mid high!
Alright, and then mid.
Mid.
Okay. Mid-low.
Mid-low.
Alright. Low-mid.
Low-mid.
Okay. And then low.
Low.
Alright, so this is my understanding of pitch in its relation to screaming. Okay? Or the empowered false chord vocal. Okay, everybody's voice sounds different. That's my little pitch range as of this moment in time. I'm sure like even tomorrow I could do it slightly different. Everybody's voice is different. Some people can imitate other people's voices. Change their voices to do that, but not everybody can do that. Figure out your own 7-level pitch range and diversify, become a well-rounded screamer. I know you can do it.
Hello, I'm Andrew Coppage. You guys just watched my video. I'm glad that you did that.